Rick Ness's comeback season was finally showing signs of life, but what happened next could turn everything upside down. After years of pouring his money, sweat, and hope into Duncan Creek, Rick was hit with devastating news. His landlord Troy Taylor couldn't guarantee a water license for the following year. For a miner who had invested millions into the property and was even preparing to buy it outright, the blow was brutal. 4 years of exploration, planning, and dreaming suddenly landed on shaky ground. Rick now had only 6 months of guaranteed mining left, forcing him into a corner where every decision could make or break his future. Would he cut his losses and walk away? Or go all in for what could be the last season of his mining career? With no valid water license, Rick had no choice but to leave Duncan Creek behind, at least temporarily. He took a desperate gamble by moving his operation to Lightning Creek, leasing ground once again from his old landlord Troy Taylor. His equipment and crew were already working at the diamond cut. But there was one major problem. Rick hadn't signed the paperwork. And when he finally sat down to read the contract, he realized he was being boxed in. The agreement gave Troy full power. Rick had to submit his mining plan, and if he failed to pay $20,000 a month, the deal could be terminated within 3 business days. For Rick, that was a red line he couldn't cross. "I'm not stopping," he said, "but I'm not signing this." Determined to find a middle ground, Rick went to Troy personally. Troy explained that things had changed since their last agreement, especially with the uncertainty around water licenses. He needed teeth in the agreement, stronger clauses, more control. But Rick felt the demands were excessive. To prove his loyalty and good faith, he offered Troy the 100 ounces he already owed if Troy would remove the harsh contract terms. But Troy wouldn't budge. That's when Rick pushed the conversation further, asking, "What if I buy it?" Troy said the price would be steep, another 200 ounces of gold. Rick countered, "How about 100 ounces in a month?" If he pulled that off, the 1,600 acres would belong to him, free and clear. The cost? Around $700,000 worth of gold. With the weight of this enormous decision on his shoulders, Rick broke the news to his crew. Instead of panicking, they rallied behind him. They believed in him. They believed in the ground, and with the potential of a massive gold payday in the valley, they knew their 500-ounce season goal was still within reach. They decided to stay put. If they're going out swinging. Before leaving, Rick's right-hand man, Brian Z. Zaremba, had to return home to his family. But not without giving Rick a final push of encouragement, telling him to keep shooting for greatness. With Z gone and the future uncertain, Rick stood at a crossroads. He was staring at the biggest gamble of his mining career, one that could elevate him to the top or bury him for good. Was Rick making a bold move or a costly mistake? Only the next episodes will reveal the answer, but one thing is clear: Rick Ness isn't backing down, and this season could become the defining chapter of his Gold Rush legacy.